Hello boys, welcome back to another session of video tutorials, and this session is meant for class 12th biology students, and this is for 18th December 2020. And as all of us know, we have been training ourselves for finding out correct answers and how to arrive at correct answer for assertion and reasoning type questions. As all of you know, the directions are same. Answer A, if both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Answer B, if both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Answer C, if assertion is true but reason is false. Answer D, if both assertion as well as reasoning are false. So here we go, question number 1. And we are dealing with today the chapter microbes in human welfare. So with that background, here we go, question number 1. Question number 1, assertion. Nucleic acid complexes alone cannot cause diseases. Reason. Only nucleoproteins can function as infectious agents. I think this must be D. Why D? Both assertion and reason are false. Microbes are extensively used in human welfare, but they sometimes prove harmful too. Most of the human, animal, and plant diseases occur because of infection of microbes. Viruses are nucleoprotein complexes that cause disease, but nucleic acid alone and proteins alone can also cause diseases. Disease-causing nucleic acid complexes are termed as viroids. Prions are proteinaceous infectious agents. So this is the background that you must know to arrive at the answer D. Now question number 2. Streptococcus thermophilus increases nutritional value of milk. Reason. Curd and yogurt have higher vitamin content than milk. Of course, answer should be A. Microbes have been used for a long time in production of dairy products like curds, yogurt, cheese, etc. Yogurt is produced by curdling milk with the help of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Yogurt has higher nutritional value than milk. Thus, it can be said that Streptococcus thermophilus increases nutritional value of milk. Question number 3. Assertion. Toddy becomes unpalatable after 24 hours. Reason. The fermentation of toddy is continued by naturally occurring yeast. I think answer should be A. Toddy is a traditional drink of some parts of South India, which is made by fermentation of sap of palms. Toddy left for few hours undergoes fermentation with the help of naturally occurring yeast to form beverage containing about 6% alcohol. But after about 24 hours, toddy becomes unpalatable because fermentation goes on. Now it can be used for production of vinegar. Next, question number 4. Assertion. Beer and wine are called soft liquors, while gin, rum, etc. are hard liquors. Reason. Beer and wine are made without distillation. So the answer should be B. Why B? Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, because we are talking of hard and soft. Here we are talking of distillation. Now question number 5. Assertion. Grisofulvin extracted from Grisofulvin is used for ringworm treatment. Reason. Trichophyton, Epidemophyton cannot grow well in the presence of Penicillium griseofalvum. Of course, the answer has to be A. Antibiotics are chemical substances produced by some microbes which in small concentration can kill or retard the growth of harmful microbes without adversely affecting the host. Griseofulvin is an antibiotic produced by Penicillium and is antifungal in nature, especially effective against ringworm. Ringworm is caused by dermatophyte fungi like Epidermophyton, Trichophyton, Microsporium, which cannot grow in the presence of Penicillium griseofulvum. Because of the antagonistic effect of antibiotic griseofulvin secreted by Penicillium species. So, answer should be A. Question number 6. Acetic acid production involves both aerobic as well as anaerobic processes. Reason: production of alcohol from glucose is an aerobic process and production of acetic acid from alcohol is an anaerobic process. So the answer must be C. Why C? Acetic acid is prepared from fermented alcohols with the help of acetic acid bacteria, that is Acetobacter aceti. Acetobacter aceti. Alcoholic fermentation of sugars is an anaerobic process, but the conversion of alcohol to acetic acid is an aerobic process. This reaction occurring can be summarized as anaerobic formation of alcohol, that is C6H12O6, in the presence of gymase complex becomes ethyl alcohol, that is C2H5OH plus carbon dioxide is produced. Aerobic formation of acetic acid is C2H5OH, that is ethyl alcohol, in the presence of oxygen becomes acetic acid, CH3COOH plus H2O. Acetic acid is either used as vinegar after ripening or in pharmaceuticals, coloring agents, insecticides and plastics. Thus, answer is C. Question number 7. Assertion: an organ transplant patient, if not provided with cyclosporin A, very good one, may reject the transplanted organ. Reason: cyclosporin A inhibits activation of T cells and interferes with the destruction of non-self cells. I think the answer should be A. Cyclosporin A is a cyclic oligopeptide obtained through fermentative activity of fungus Trichoderma polysporum. It has immunosuppressive properties and inhibits activation of T cells. T cells of immune system mainly function to kill non-self cells. Because cyclosporin A inhibits T cell function, it causes immunosuppression and chances of rejection of transplanted organ are reduced. Thus, organ transplant patients are provided with cyclosporin A. So, answer should be A. Question number 8. Rennet and fruit extract of Withania seminifera have antagonistic functions. Reason: rennet is obtained from calf's liver and is used for curdling of milk. I think without doubt it must be D. Both are wrong. And then why should it be? Rennet is obtained from calf's stomach and is a commercially available form of enzyme renin. Rennet is used for curdling of milk to initiate the process of cheese formation. The same function can be carried out with the help of fruit extract of Withania seminifera. Thus, rennet and fruit extract of Withania have similar functions and are not antagonistic. That's why D, they are not antagonistic. Okay, question number 9. Question number 9, assertion. Secondary treatment of sewage is also called biological treatment, while the primary treatment is called physical treatment. Reason: primary sewage treatment depends only upon sedimentation properties of materials present in sewage and filtration. I think both are correct. Yes. Sewage treatment is divided into primary treatment and secondary treatment. Primary treatment involves filtration of sewage and then sedimentation of the debris present on filtrate. No microbes are used. The sediment of primary treatment, called primary sludge, is treated by aerobic microbes and then by anaerobic microbes to reduce its organic components during secondary treatment. A secondary treatment involves microbes, thus it is called biological treatment. Question number 10. Energy value of biogas is lower than that of organic matter. Reason: biogas minimizes the chances of spread of fecal pathogens. I think no reason for this. Yeah, P. That is, assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation. There is no contact between these two. Question number 11. Dragonflies can be used to decrease occurrence of diseases like malaria and dengue, correct? Baculoviruses are effective in controlling many insects and other arthropods. This is also correct, but reasoning is missing. So it has to be B. And 12. Assertion. IPM, Integrated Pest Management Program, at the same time deals with conservation of insects and destruction of insects. Reason: IPM programs are specially used in dealing with ecologically sensitive areas. So this also must be B. And then 13. Assertion. Biofertilizers are preferred to chemical fertilizers. Reason: chemical fertilizers are generally more expensive and hazardous to environment. Without doubt, A. Biofertilizers are microbes that are used for increasing fertility of soil. For example, free-living bacteria and cyanobacteria that fix nitrogen increase soil productivity. Biofertilizers are preferred over chemical fertilizers because chemical fertilizers are more expensive, disturb soil fauna and flora, and affect the soil pH also. Although chemical fertilizers initially show better response than biofertilizers, but they decrease soil fertility in the long run. Question number 14. Assertion. Most orchid seedlings cannot develop well in the absence of fungal mycelium. Reason: fungal mycelium increases efficiency of absorption only. C. Some fungi form a mutually beneficial or symbiotic association with the roots of higher plants. In seedling stage of most orchids, the fungal hyphae not only increase absorption frequency but also provide nourishment by forming nutrient-rich cells called pleotons. Question number 15. That is, nitrogenase enzyme gets inactivated in presence of oxygen. Yet, nitrogen fixation occurs in aerobic cells of legume nodules. Reason: leg hemoglobin allows presence of oxygen just sufficient for cellular respiration only. So this has to be A. Nitrogenase enzyme is the enzyme responsible for nitrogen fixation in leguminous plants inside nodules infected by rhizobia. This enzyme undergoes irreversible damage in presence of oxygen and nitrogen fixation is stopped. But the eukaryotic cells of nodules respire aerobically, thus oxygen is needed. Proper balance of oxygen amount is maintained by oxygen scavenger protein called leg hemoglobin, which maintains oxygen level just sufficient for cellular respiration. So the cells do not die, but it removes extra oxygen to produce anaerobic atmosphere for proper functioning of nitrogenase enzyme. So that's how we reason out for all this, and it is better that you keep on doing more. Other than what I am giving, you try to train yourself in this fashion. And as I said, unless concept is very clear, you cannot answer this. Hence, go through the chapter, read the entire chapter once again, see the videos that I have posted, keep the notes that I have given in front of you, and then assertion and reasoning you can answer. So our target is, in the objective type questions, around 14 marks, you must get 14 out of 14, right? Take care.